my channel. So I know from my previous video, I already announced and tell you guys that I finally received my interview schedule. So that's actually the second notification letter that I received from them since I applied my naturalization way back September of 2020. So that was last year. So it took September, October, November, December, January. It took 4 months before I received this. So yes, I'm going to have my interview next month, which is February. So in this video, I'll be talking about what is the letter all about. Okay, I will tell you what's in this letter, the schedule letter. Due to pandemic, because of coronavirus, they add a lot of regulation. It's not just a normal, okay, you need to show up on your interview. No, it's not just like that. They add more rules and regulation just to make sure both parties' safety. So I'll be talking about that just to give you guys an idea on how are they dealing with, how are they still proceeding for the interview in this pandemic. So let's go ahead. So actually they sent, just one mail, but there are 2 papers. So the first one is actually just, like your scheduled date is there. It says come to, and it has like the address where you need to go, the time that you need to go in there. And also, so because of pandemic, they actually have COVID-19 safety precautions. And, you must appear for this interview. That is very important. Page, it actually says, to ensure visitor and employee health and safety, please pay special attention to this section entitled COVID-19 safety precautions and who should come with you. So before, I guess before there is no limited, they don't limit the people that go with you, or I'm not really sure about that, but I guess because of COVID, they have all of this restriction that we need to follow just to make sure for our safety. So we really we must appear to this interview date. If, in some instance, you are sick, especially right now, they said, however, if you are ill, have any symptoms of illness, have traveled outside the United States within the past 2 weeks, or had contact with a person who tested positive for COVID within the past 2 weeks, or are at high risk due to an age or an underlying health condition. If all of those happen to you, you need to contact the USCIS Immigration Contact Center. There's a number that you can call if you need to reschedule your appointment. So there is no penalty for requesting that your appointment be rescheduled. So if that instance that someone is, due to COVID, you can't go because someone in the family is sick or has the virus. So you don't need to pay to reschedule your appointment. So like the first thing they said that we need to pay attention to the COVID-19 safety precautions area. So it says here, to ensure the health and safety of all who enter USCIS office, you must take the following safety precautions when arriving for your interview. So first is, do not arrive more than 15 minutes prior to your interview time. So you will not be permitted entry into the office until 15 minutes before your interview. So don't go there super early, like an hour early, because you're just gonna end up staying in your car because they're not gonna let you in, no matter what. Second, you and anyone permitted to come with you to your interview, as explained in the section who should come with you. So we're gonna talk about that. Must wear a face covering that covers the mouth and nose. So pretty much the new normal right now, wherever we go, even at our work, like, well, at our work, we really wear masks every time. The only time that we don't wear masks if no one's around us. Like if I'm in my office and no one's around me, then sometimes I remove my mask. But if there is someone right next to me, then I need to be wearing my mask. So wear your mask. The third one is bring a black or blue ink pen with you to your interview. So make sure you have a pen. So let's go ahead to the part that says who should come with you. So because of COVID, they lessen, or they really want to make sure that you can just go there by yourself if you can. I think you can have your husband with you, and then they're probably just going to end up in the car. So here, let's start it. Who should come with you? Only the following people may come with you to your interview. First, if you do not speak in English fluently, you should arrange to have an interpreter available by phone. Remember, by phone, you are not taking an interpreter with you to your interview date. They just need to make sure that whenever they need you guys during your interview, then they're available through phone. And if you need a sign language interpreter or a certified deaf interpreter, call the USCIS, and there's a contact information as soon as possible so that you can arrange that with them. Your attorney, this is the second one, your attorney or authorized representative may come with you to the interview or be available via phone. Third, if you have a disability and have an individual who assists you, that individual may come with you. So if you need help, a person with disability, someone can go with you. It says if you are applying for citizenship for yourself, you will be tested on your knowledge of the government and history of the United States. You will also be tested on reading, writing, and speaking English, unless on the day you filed your application, you have been living in the United States for a total of at least 20 years as a lawful permanent resident and are over 50 years old. Or you have been living in the United States for a total of 15 years as a lawful permanent resident and are over 55 years old. Or unless you have a medical determinable disability. All right, guys, so if you haven't heard it, the USCIS actually revised their civic test part for your naturalization. So it says USCIS has revised the civics portion of the naturalization test. Applicant with a filing date, all right, also known as received date, on or after December 1st of 2020 will take the 2020 version of the civic test. Okay, so if you guys applied after or on December 1st onwards up until now, 2021, make sure that you are going to review the civic test, the new version of 2020. All right. So applicants with a filing date before this date, before December 1st, will take the 2008 version of the test. All right. So for more information and to find study materials, visit the Citizenship Resource Center at uscis.gov/citizenship. So in my case, since I applied and they received my application on September of 2020, I am going to review and start reviewing the civic test of 2008. Okay, what's in that first page? So let's go ahead to the second page. The second page actually has the instruction of what you need to bring during your interview. So it says here, all right, things that you need to bring with you to your interview. First, you're gonna bring this letter. Second, you need to bring your green card. Third, you need to have any evidence of selective service registration. Fourth, your passport and or any other documents you used in connection with any entries to the United States. Fifth, those items noted below which are applicable to you. So right now, the note below, I'm gonna start reading it. If applying for naturalization as a spouse of the United States citizen, that's actually me, I'm applying. That's the reason why I'm applying for citizenship. I need to bring marriage certificate. If your spouse is already, if you guys were already divorced, or if because of like he or she already dead, you need to bring proof of death or divorce for each prior marriage of yourself or spouse. Third, your spouse's birth or naturalization certificate or certificate of citizenship. Here's the other thing. If applying for naturalization as a member of the United States Armed Forces, you need to bring your discharge certificate or Form DD-214. If copies of the documents were submitted as evidence with your N-400 application, the original of those documents should be brought to the interview. Those are the things that you need to bring on your interview date. Make sure that you have everything. So me, I have this filing folder, expandable folder that I'll be using, and that's where I'm going to put all the documents that I'll be bringing during my interview. And I will be making a video on how I prepare for my interview, just to give you guys an idea on how to organize stuff, how did I do it, and then how did I prepare for my civic test questions. And yes, I will be sharing that with you, and hopefully everything that I'll be doing will help you as well. If you haven't been through the process, at least give you an idea on what's the latest update about, like the interview and stuff like that. But if you are going through the process, then hopefully we'll get approved soon. So yes, I think that's it. I just pretty much read the entire letter that I received. So if you guys have any question in regards to any immigration thing, as long as I know the answer, I will definitely help you and tell you and guide you and share my experience with you. Like I said, every immigration process is a case-to-case basis. It's different from my experience and someone's experience, because we all have a different situation, okay? But like I said, as long as we are honest to all, like the immigration, we are so honest in filling out all our forms, we are going through, legally, coming here legally, I think we are all good. We are all set. It's totally fine. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to click the notification bell and the subscribe button as well, and so that you're gonna keep posted. You'll be keep posted with my new video. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you to my next video. Bye.